Hello! Welcome! Today we are going to discover this visual novel. I just pinned the warnings, the content warning. So you your discretion is advised. Discretion is advised. All right. Without I just want to make a little preface. I am a Holostars fan. Holostars is honestly a big part of why I became a VTuber myself, and I always try to support them when I can. But it's not I'm not the kind that goes out of my way. Like I how do I say this? I've never been an ultra fan of anything. The most I've ever done for people I consider my favorites, like for example my favorite Seiyu Maino Tomoaki, I try out as much as possible all the games he voices in. I check out all the anime he voices in because I'm a big fan of his voice, and I try to like catch streams from the Holostars boys when it's on, when I can, but I don't really go out of my way out of that, like to try to buy everything. But this time I did buy this because I thought it was reasonably priced for me and I was interested. And I bought this from the day they announced it. The day they announced it was releasing. But I never actually got around to really try it out. I just bought it on itch.io. I tried it out. Okay, it's working. And then I was like, okay, I'll sit down and play this another time. But I got sucked in my own content creation so much. I literally these days I have barely any time to like do any extra stuff. I've become kind of a workaholic. But today we're going to finally discover this. I have no idea what this is gonna be. I was kind of also hesitating because it looks like an otoge, and as much of a fan of Holostars I am, I've always just seen them as bros, you know? Never, like, when I look at them, I don't think of any romantic feelings whatsoever. Like, how do I say it? Like, there's no attraction of that kind going on. And so when I saw this, and I was like, oh, okay, it's a visual novel. Well, a visual novel doesn't always mean it's gonna be a romantic story, but that's what I've mostly played through. And I was like, But yeah, enough chit chat. That's enough of the introduction. We're going to play through one route and see where it goes. Apparently there are some dark themes, so that kind of alleviates my fear of it being some mellow. How do you say it? Like, I understand the fan service and stuff, plus we are supposed to be idols and stuff, but I've always just seen them as wholesome boys, just boys being boys, and never anything that was very much catered towards making the girls go Kya! Even though they do release some voice drama stuff from time to time, I think. Yeah, whatever. So I thought maybe we can play through. Can we choose? Actually, I don't know. What is your name? Okay, last time I used Nova, and I felt kind of flustered when some beats came up. So let's just go with no today. That way I won't feel Weird. Are you sure? Yes. I am... No. An empty hole. Or is it more like a cave? You wander the empty space for what feels like an eternity before happening upon 6 doors. You sense different but vaguely familiar presences on the other sides of each. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Somehow, you know that your journey won't end until you've passed through all of them. You may take as long or as little as you'd like, but you must still pick a door. Now then, Nono, which will it be? Ah, and so I was thinking to go with Shinri, because I think he has the most capacity to be completely out of left field. Like, usually he's a very chill dude, and these are supposed to be like alternate versions of them. And I'm like, this might lead to the most wacky kind of stuff because the gap is so big. I don't know. But let's try it like that. Let's go with Shinri, the huntsman. So, what do you think? Oh, wait. Okay. No, wait. I should lower my pitch. I can't, though. So, what do you think? That's just about all I have for the seasoning, but I find just a little salt and pepper goes a long way. Best to enjoy it fresh. The art is really nice. The mysterious huntsman who'd found me lost in the forest has gone as far as to spend his day fishing for a meal. He'd been so informative and helpful to me up until now. He'd let me know that there's no guild called Tempest in this land. He'd even believed me when I said I'm probably from a parallel world. We're sharing what he'd caught now under a blanket of twinkling stars. It's funny how calm I feel even when lost in an unknown place. After taking a bite into the side of a fish he'd prepared, I revel in its taste. Perfectly crispy and evenly roasted over our campfire. It's delicious. I can't get enough of it. Great to hear. Just make sure you chew it carefully. The bones on that type of fish can catch you off guard. I had no idea. I navigate the fish carefully with my teeth and try not to eat so fast. Surely enough, there are some harder pieces here and there, but the flavor of the fish is by far worth the effort. I finish the fish from the skewer with a smile on my face. I have some carrots from town in my saddlebag too. I usually share them with my horse, but you're welcome to have some for yourself. Saddlebag? Over there. Make yourself comfortable. The huntsman gestures to his steed. By a knotty old tree, a large dark horse with a mane and tail of smoke watches me from the side. Well, it watches me somehow. Though it has no eyeballs and only empty sockets, it's still acutely aware of its surroundings. I'd been terrified of a horse the first time I'd seen the huntsman galloping in on it. I still don't know what to make of it, if I'm honest. You don't think I'll scare it if I approach suddenly? As long as you don't throw your arms up high or something, he's fine. Why don't you try petting his shoulder? Here goes. I can say I've ever pet a demonic-looking horse without eyes before. I make my way over and touch the side of its shoulder. Its coat twitches under my touch, but the horse otherwise doesn't leave its spot. I'm not gonna make that sound. How? I have no idea how I would even begin to make that. Okay. Would I go? He said hi. See? Really? Maybe. Maybe. I echo the huntsman before I sift through the saddlebag hanging off the side of a horse. Surely enough, the carrots he'd mentioned before are wrapped in plastic. Oh, so there's plastic. The horse's attention is on the new snack.
Don't worry.
Don't worry, you can ignore him if you want to. He's spoiled and it's plenty. The huntsman's mount seems to be denying the claim, and nudges his nose towards the carrots. There was a horse snort sound, so. Though I see the huntsman shaking his head, I'm weak and unable to resist sharing. After fishing one of the sticks from the bag, I flatten my palm and offer it to the horse to eat. How do I even... And spoiled yet again. He's kind of cute.
Oh, yeah?
Just don't let him know. I can't. Just imagine the same voice. I can't really. Anyway, shall we roast the rest of those carrots? Good idea. After letting the huntsman's horse finish, I bring the remaining carrots to his side by the fire. Say, what should I call you anyway? Me? You? I don't think you gave me your name, right? The huntsman is quiet. I carefully roast the carrots over the fire. It's best I don't give you my name, given the circumstances. Eh? What circumstances? Why, are you a wanted man? Let's just say that I'm not so popular with the royals. So, you're an outlaw or something? These lands are corrupt. I just try to set things straight. Or an extreme, how do you call it? An extreme vigilante? So he's more, so he's more like a vigilante. That's okay, I'll just keep calling you Huntsman then. Works for me. Sorry not to share too many details. It's alright, you can call me Nono. Did I say something wrong?
It's nothing.
No, I just found it a little ironic. An acquaintance hinted I may run into someone named Nono the other night. Eh? What, was it foretold? Small world, isn't it? What's your acquaintance's name? He's never told me. Okay, so in this world it's customary to not give your name. I mean, that means something. The huntsman doesn't want to tell us his name, and his acquaintance refused to tell him his name, so... But that might be my fault too, since I don't go sharing mine either. He may be willing to share, but I've never thought to ask him. You could always try making up a nickname or something. Wait, how come it's so easy for me to go lower in pitch when I just speak, but not when I sing? Like, eh? This is the technique. Why am I not able to apply it. Maybe I will be. Maybe after an hour of doing this, I will be. That might be awkward for both of us. But it's not a bad idea. Maybe we could figure out some code names. The carrots are finished. I sprinkled some salt across them. All done. You want some too? No, that's alright. You take them. Tomorrow will be a long day for you. He's very accommodating. Why? I find that highly suspicious. You should rest up. Plus, he just said that someone told him that he would meet someone named that has the same name as us. I say us because whatever. You don't have to help me get home, you know? I feel bad making you go out of your way. I frowned at him from around the carrot I'm eating. And leave you on your own? I can do that. The fire plane is not too far from here, and that land has been in chaos ever since. To put it simply, the nearest kingdom is too dangerous for a stranger on their own.
Don't worry.
It's not trouble at all for me to help you return to your own world. So don't worry about it.
It'll be okay.
We'll figure it out together, I promise. I don't know, this is highly suspicious. Like, even if you... Is it just me? Is it just that I'm cynical by nature and highly wary of people? Why would you go out of your way to help a stranger that claims that they're probably from a parallel world? I don't know, it's highly suspicious. I'm watching you, huntsman. His smile puts me at ease. Nono is kind of a very, how you call it? Crédule. In French it's crédule. Kind of naive. Is believing other people too easily. It would be rude to refuse his help at this point, right? Yeah, I keep telling yourself that. And it's not bad either. After exploring this world a little on my own, he'd been the only person to hear me out, let alone be kind to me. Yeah, that is very dangerous. Thank you, huntsman. After taking turns to bathe in the river, we wrap up the night fairly early. I'm more exhausted than I thought. It doesn't take me long before I drift off to sleep. Or at least I think I'm asleep when I hear the huntsman talking to himself. Hey, are you there? So you hear me too? Nobody's there, right? I don't hear another voice responding to him. Nono arrived on my side. Me? I'm losing you. Say that again? I strain to listen harder, but there's still no other voice present. The huntsman is talking to himself outside my tent, as if someone is there with him. I wonder if I should worry. Of course you should worry, no. I'm not sure.
Don't worry.
I know. Don't worry, I'll keep Nono safe. Either he's aware we're listening in on him. He's lying to whoever he's talking to. Or he's actually being honest. Am I too much of a distrustful person? It's just that I've played so many visual novels, and it's always like the main thing in visual novels is that in any story is that things are going to get worse before they get better. So I'll try and keep you posted around this time again. The conversation with himself ends. Well, I mean, it's probably not himself, or if it's himself, it's another himself. Everything goes quiet, and I hear the huntsman shuffling over to his own tent. Why would he be speaking to someone in front of your tent? That is highly suspicious. Too sleepy to keep pondering, I drift off into slumber. Nono is really too trustful. Sleep well. The huntsman greets me when I see him the next morning. I remember how unsettling it'd been to hear him carry on a conversation with himself last night. I don't know, hearing someone talking to himself, like, it depends. But I mean, you literally came to a parallel world. Why is it unsettling to hear someone seemingly talking to thin air? Should I try bringing it up now? Okay, so we don't have any cards in our hands. We're entirely depending on his kindness. If we bring it up and then he suddenly ups his guard and decide to do something dangerous, what then? What can we do? What can Nono even do? I think for now, since I have absolutely nothing on my side, since Nono absolutely well, anyway, I think it's better to keep it from him for now and wait and see. So we don't have anything. What can we even do if he turns against us? No, I think I'll keep it to myself. I'm lacking context, and I prefer he bring it up with me of his own accord. Or once you have more information to go off of. If he feels comfortable enough to explain, I should trust that he will. I have no reason not to think so, right? Girl, I'm saying girl, because this is, in any case, there are so many reasons why you shouldn't think so. I think, like, even like, what do we know? This is someone who somehow ended up in a parallel world. Okay, this is the first dude that showed some kindness. Sure, it warrants an amount of trust, but not too much either. You have to be careful with people, especially in a strange place where you don't know if people are thinking the same way as you do. There's like tons of questions, tons of reasons why this is really not wise. He's taken such good care of me so far. It's like you're a chicken. You're a chicken that's preparing to getting plucked, boiled, and cooked and eaten. But since you were given some grains, you follow along. Wait, features themes of violence, suicide, murder, and cannibalism. My dude, Huntsman, I hope you're not going to eat. No. Why am I even laughing? I mean, I would laugh my ass off if that was actually what happens. I slept fine. I didn't wake you, did I? I thought I heard you stirring around there for a while. Oh no, not at all. I hear my own nervousness surfacing in my voice. The huntsman reads past it, and I can tell he knows I'm actually flustered. I avert my gaze elsewhere, but he addresses what I'd wondered last night directly. I contacted my acquaintance last night. The one who'd made me think I might find you here in the forest. I hadn't heard his acquaintance respond, though. The huntsman has been open with me, showing me all his cards, and yet it does not up. I see. What did he say? If you don't mind me asking. He said that he hopes you find your way home soon. Why is there such sadness in his eyes when he smiles at me? Huntsman? Yes. You should know that I'm thankful for your help. I won't forget this. I'll tell everyone how you helped me and how kind of person you are. You don't need to do that. Maybe not, but I want to. If that's what you want, I won't stop you. Besides, stuck on this side, it's not like I'd even have a choice. You shouldn't say it like that. Who knows, maybe we could find a way to let you over for visits. He's still smiling, but it doesn't reach his eyes. We'll see. The huntsman gazes across the forest. We should have breakfast soon, no. No, wait, no. Wrong. We should have breakfast soon, no.
It'll be okay.
Let's head to town and see what we can find there, alright? Alright. For a moment, he pats my shoulder. He's so mysterious and kind. I just wish I could help him more. I wonder if I'll ever know what's passing through his mind. I will never forget the night I found you crying by yourself in the forest, no. You called me Shinri. Josuichi Shinri. I'd understood my role as your protector. Because I'd known who you meant. Because prior to your arrival, Shinri's voice, as well as his memories of you from the other side, had reached me. Okay, so what's Nono's relationship with Shinri? Stronger and stronger. Realms apart. It didn't matter. Shinri and your guild companions were searching for you. So Nono is in the same guild. Okay, got it. Well, I guess it's understandable then, because Nono sees her guildmates there right before her, even if it's not actually the same person. So Nono is clinging to that familiarity. Even though, if he were actually a complete stranger, I would label Nono as too naive. But since there's that, I can understand. It makes sense. And so from this side, we searched the lands together on horseback, no. Day by day, we traversed just about all of this Elysium in hopes of finding your way home. But we'd failed. We spoke to mercenaries, to peasants, and to nobility, but none of them had ever heard of another Elysium. Maybe they hadn't, but I had. Because, for reasons I hadn't told you, I'd been wanted by many kingdoms for a long time. I wonder, have you heard of something called Doppelgänger? I'm too afraid to ask you. Because if I do, and if the texts I stolen from a certain king turn out to be true, it means that in order to leave this place, you have to... What, to die? Let's take a break. It's been another long day, hasn't it? We shouldn't push ourselves too hard. Maybe we can take it easy tomorrow. But a double... Let's just see. I can be more tired than you must be by now, no. How many days have you searched and come up with nothing? I can only imagine how helpless you must feel, stuck in a foreign land like this. And yet, you're putting on a strong front. That must be something you learned from your world. From the other me and your guildmates.
Don't worry.
No need for that.
It'll be okay.
I promise I'll help you find your way back, and I'm a man of my word. My words put you at ease. I watch as you huddle closer to our campfire and adjust the blanket over your shoulders. The two of us seem to have developed a routine by now. Just you and me here, with no one other than ourselves. Some people go their whole lives without knowing this kind of simple happiness. I thought I would be one. How long has it been since you arrived? Because I'd come to enjoy your presence so much, I'd lost track of time and stopped counting. Maybe it's been a couple of weeks now. Or had it been longer? Do you remember how long it's been since we started looking? No, I forgot. So you feel the same. I guess I stopped paying attention. I'll get back eventually. This isn't terrible. You've been a good friend to me. I realize that no one said that to me before. I can't recall a time anyone has ever referred to me as their friend. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm very sorry I cannot read your name. I love Doppelgänger. Oh, that's great. I'm just discovering it. I pull on the brim of my hat. I forgot to keep count too. I suppose it can be helped. Right? Anyway, you take your turn bathing first tonight. I need to make some preparations for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
Tomorrow? A few days ago, when I asked you about your birthday, you couldn't tell me. That? How can I explain that my memory doesn't go that far back? It's like, this world is... I thought that was really sad, Huntsman.
Oh, yeah?
Did you? Of course you would. So, we're celebrating your birthday tomorrow. Your birthday going forward will be 27th March, I think. Oh, it's today. Okay. Don't forget, okay? If you say so. I tell you that I don't need it, but you're too excited for me to try and stop you. I'll take a bath now. Good. Take your time. The moonlight makes the river shine silver. I take my time in the water. My hair sticks to the nape of my neck when I wash it. Then I think about how it called me a friend. It'd gone as far as to make up a birthday for me too. What if we were happy like this, Nono? If you didn't want to go back anymore? I love Huntsman, he's so nice. No. I can't think like that. It's not right for you to stay here. I can't believe the thoughts are even surfacing in my mind right now. I close my eyes to try and escape them. And when I do, I see a memory. One of his memories. Oh. The guild hall. It's morning. Shinri is happy and sharing a pot of coffee with you and your friends. Someone with two different colored eyes spills some on himself, and his pet jingles loudly as it flees the splash. A man with blonde hair is arm wrestling with a smaller man in a ponytail. A young man in white and blue is carrying a still sleeping red-headed teammate into the room on his back. Did he just not want to wake up? Seems like it. Let's give him 30 minutes. I see things for what they are. Life together with me in this miserable parallel world could never compare to something like the life you had before. So I'll send you home. I'll send you somewhere happier without hesitation. And according to that text I'd stolen from the ice plane about the project called Doppelgänger, I know exactly what I'm doing. I have to help you finish this rot we're trapped in. Today is the huntsman's birthday. Since he told me he couldn't remember his real one, I thought it might be fun to just celebrate him today. He doesn't know it, but I managed to prepare a gift. I'm excited to give it to him. If only I could actually find him. He's not in his tent. Weird. Huntsman? Are you here? Aside from me, our camp is empty. His horse is gone. I have a sinking feeling in my stomach. Search deeper in the forest. I searched the deeper parts of the forest for him, but there's no sign of him anywhere. Huntsman? I call for him again, and I'm still not met by a response. Why do I feel like something terrible has happened to him? No, I can't panic. I need to stay calm. I have a sinking feeling in my stomach. Search even deeper? I don't know. But maybe we should have gone to town. Okay. I searched the deeper parts of the forest for him, but there's no sign of him anywhere. Huntsman? Oh, this is it again. This is what just happened before. This is the same text. Okay. Well, that means that the only other choice that is left is this. Why do you keep making me loop here? I hurry from the forest to the meadows I remember. Huntsman? And what I see next is... Oh, shoot. The huntsman is lying on the ground. Why? What happened? An arrow protrudes from his chest. His dark hair is pulled around his head and his hat sags from its usual position. His blood stains the blades of grass beneath him a dark greedy red. As he looks at me, I see it dribbling down the side of his mouth as well. How long has it been like this? Who did this to you? I fall to his side. I can't believe my eyes. I'm sorry, I didn't want you to see. As I reach for the arrow in his chest, the huntsman touches the side of my wrist to stop me. Listen to me, it's okay. It's not okay! You need help! No. My eyes are flooding with tears. I can't stand the sight of him hurting like this. Am I too late? Can he still be saved? Don't cry. This may not make sense to you, but I did this to myself. An arrow in the chest. How? I mean, an arrow... wait. An arrow is not something that is... It needs the velocity of being shot, right? To... Or... me and physics. I'm not sure. I did this to send you home. Why does he need to... To himself? For me? I never wanted this! My throat is burning. I hiccup and sob, unable to keep myself under control. Don't cry anymore, okay?
Sorry.
I don't want you to cry on my birthday. He musters his strength to smile. Even now, he's thinking of me. Your birthday was supposed to be today! It wasn't supposed to be like this! I wanted to do something special for you! Then smile at me. How can I? If you can't now, then smile at him. Over me, on the other side. Because this won't be the last time I see you. I see you through him. Do you understand? I see the shine disappearing from his eyes. His death seems so long and so painful. Trust me, alright? This has to happen. I mean, there's only one choice. I must believe in what he says. I inhale shakily and nod. I believe you. I trust you. At the same time, the man seems to be dying in front of your eyes. What you gotta do? I don't believe you. But it's like, that is such an asshole move if I say that. He lays his head back on the grass, but even that movement seems excruciating for him. To his left are his bow and his arrows. And though I believe this must happen because he tells me so, with his bow and an arrow, I could help him. I could. Could I? Hey? Wait. What could I do with a bow and an arrow? You don't have to. He's still so kind. He'd allow me to leave him here, but I can't do that to him. I will. I rise from where I'm crouched. I'm lightheaded from crying, but I collect the arrows and raise the bow in my hands. Ah, okay. And he's suffering. I aim between his eyes. His smile has finally met them this time. I want to help him. I don't want him to hurt anymore. And most importantly, I want to smile for him on the other side. I draw the bow and he's dead. Happy birthday, Huntsman. Is that it? I have acquired one key. Oh! Ah, so it's on the shorter end. Each route is on the shorter end. Oh, and I said we would only do a single route. And it's done. Oh, it was very interesting. I was what was it? I was preparing for something pretty disturbing, but it was just I feel like I'm not trying to make light of it. I was just preparing myself for something very disturbing, so I wouldn't be so I wouldn't react badly to it. So the level of what happened was much lower than what I expected, which is not a bad thing. I just was expecting something very terrible because every time I play through a visual novel, I always end up with the bad ending. I don't know what ending that was. That was very interesting, and I feel like you have to really play through all of the routes to find out what exactly is happening. But it was very interesting. It was not fully voiced, but the little voices here and there added to the immersion, I think. I can't really tell much beyond that. I feel like I have to go through it in its entirety to really tell how well the whole package is, but that was very interesting. But I said that we were only going to go through one route, and that's it. And so, well, so far, I'd recommend for you to like, yeah, even aside from just being a fan of Holostars, I'd recommend for you to grab it if you can, if you're interested, and so you can also go through it yourself and make your own opinion. But that was very interesting. The art is very nice. The music isn't too loud in my ears, which is very good because usually recently the games I've been playing have been blasting their music in my ears, and this one didn't. The volume was even I don't know if the volume was too low or not. Actually, I don't know, but that was a very interesting. That was very interesting, and I'm going to play through it in my own time off stream. And please, if you're interested, do grab it and make your own opinion. I tend to like question everything that happens in a story. That's just how my mind works. Like I tend to pick up on lots of details that like other people are like, why are you even picking up on that? That's just how my mind works. It doesn't mean that I am not enjoying it or anything. It's just my way of going through things. And so far I thought it very interesting. I don't expect there to be like a big twist, but I don't know. We'll see. I really can't tell much. At this stage. And it's been barely 50 minutes since the stream started, and I feel like, yeah, but like, this is a visual novel. Like the whole point is to experience the story in a visual novel. So I don't really want to like go in more than that, and I'd encourage you to like play it for yourself on your own. I don't know. Yeah. Although you could like, for other games, I don't feel like watching me play an action game is gonna replace the whole point of it for you. But since this is since visual novels are heavily story, mostly just story, if I go through all of it, I feel like what is there for you to enjoy, you know? So I want you to enjoy it too, and to support the boys at the same time if you're interested. So yeah, that's about it. That was a very short stream. I don't know. I don't know. I think at some point there was several choices to be made, but or should we try to go through it again and do the other choices? Is that gonna change much or not? I wonder. Because I said we'd do one route. Let's take one route. I feel like it's kind of a waste. I've barely spent 30 minutes on this and not even done much of anything. So I kind of want to see if I skip everything and choose the other stuff, what happens? Okay, so here we were eating the fish. So many bones. The fish is certainly tasty, but with the bones littered throughout the meat, I'm almost too anxious to keep chewing. Such a shame. If only fish reeled straight from the water could be completely boneless. I have some carrots from them in my saddlebag too. Ah, okay, so there is the same. I just want to see if there's anything different. Okay, so do I maybe know your acquaintance? Possibly. I've had some conversations with him here and there, but we've yet to meet in person. You could call us pen pals? So, it's long distance. Hopefully you two get to meet someday. I don't know, that one kind of was ooh. Maybe someday, somehow. Okay. Knowing that he's like the other version of Shinri, I hope that you will get to meet someday. I don't know, that sounds cruel once you think about it. On one hand, they kind of... Do they need to? I don't know. Actually, about that... The concern shows on his face. Is he that worried about how much sleep I got? I slept well. I just thought I heard you talking to someone last night. Some recognition shows on his face when I say that. He's probably trying to decide how to respond. Sorry, I thought I was softer than that. I was talking to myself. Did it bother you? So I was right. Wait, okay, so now he said he was talking to himself instead of bringing up the... There really hadn't been another person there with him. I guess you could say I was just curious. Do you do that often? Talk out loud to yourself? I personally do. It was like you were having a full-on conversation. I found lately that it helps me solve my thoughts. I'll try to be more quiet next time. I feel bad that I brought it up. Huntsman? Yes. You should know that I'm thankful for your help. Is it the same?
It'll be okay.
Oh, so he didn't bring it up. He didn't bring it up there. If you bring it up, he doesn't say that he was talking to his acquaintance. Is this the same? Thank you for today. I hope I am not skipping skip old. Skip scene. Yeah, no, it's skip scene. We searched just about everywhere together, didn't we? I know you said that you want to help, but I wouldn't blame you for stopping at this point. You're still feeling bad about it, I see. You worry too much about me. But for someone like me, it's fine not to, no. Then again, that must be something you learn from your world. Now... Okay, it's the same thing. Alright. Leave to search for town now. Okay, so he's already agonizing. And I can only believe him. And end his suffering. Okay, so there's not much of... Okay, I see. Unless there was one last choice... I should have just said then, but it's fine. Okay, so let's see. So many bones. We should all hang out together. Maybe we should all hang out together sometime. The husband laughs when I make the suggestion, and I'm suddenly self-conscious. I wonder what that might be like, the three of us in one spot. It seems like it could be a lot of fun. The three of you in one spot would be like the Spider-Man meme, but with only two Spider-Men pointing at each other. And the third one would be like, what is happening? I'm defensive of my
That's
idea.
all.
He's quite a storyteller, so I'd believe that. Okay, so I'd bring it up again. That's about it, I think. That's about the choices. Okay, but there's not big big changes. Yep, no big changes. Okay. I was preparing for something terrible, like he'd be cooking no for dinner or something like that. But in the end, it ended up as something not as twisted. But it's interesting. So I don't get why it's the alternate version of the guildmate that has to die though. But maybe it will be answered. Probably it will be answered once I play through all of it. But yeah, that's about it. That's one route. I said we'd only be doing one route, and that's it. It's not much to tell yet about the whole thing, but I think it's enough to like get a taste of it. I mean, yeah. Very short stream today, but sometimes it's gotta be like that. I think for April I'll try to like stream a bit more. This month I've been doing a lot more music, so next month I'm thinking of maybe trying to up the rate at which I'm streaming a bit more if my connection is cooperative, because I feel like at the rate I'm going I'll be streaming Resident Evil 4 for like many months still. And there's a lot of other there's other games I'd like to start and get progress on, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't know if I'll be able to sustain it either, so we'll see how it goes. But in any case, thank you very much for dropping by. I hope you had a nice time, as short as it was. And tomorrow we're going to continue Resident Evil 4, and this is the last week of this is the last week of March. So after this, it will be April, and yeah, we'll see if I can squeeze in more streams if my connection is willing. Yeah. Thank you very much for dropping by. Take care of yourselves and see you next time. Bye-bye. I've been going through the motions, trying to fit into the mold, fighting to retain emotions, failing to repel the cold, chasing after foolish dreams of better days and warmer shores for